Let me ask you something. Have you ever stood up from your chair and felt your knees creak like an old wooden floor? Or maybe your legs feel heavy, stiff, or swollen after just a short walk? If so, you're not alone. But here's the good news. What you put on your plate can be one of the most powerful tools to fight back against swelling, stiffness, and weak joints. Today we'll uncover 8 vegetables that aren't just tasty. They're packed with natural compounds that help your body make collagen, ease inflammation, and keep your legs strong and steady. By the end of this video, you'll have a grocery list that doubles as a roadmap to healthier, happier joints. So, let's get started. Your knees and legs will thank you. You know, I've spent decades watching people struggle with joint pain, and there's something that never fails to surprise me. We're often told that aching knees and swollen ankles are simply part of getting older, that we should just accept it and move on. But what if I told you that's not entirely true? What if the secret to maintaining strong, comfortable legs isn't hiding in an expensive supplement bottle, but sitting right there in your local grocery store's produce section? The truth is, our joints are remarkably resilient structures, designed to carry us through decades of movement. But like any well-used machinery, they need the right fuel to keep functioning smoothly. Think of your joints as a complex network of cushions, springs, and lubricants, all working together to help you walk, climb stairs, and maintain your independence. The challenge is that after 65, our bodies become less efficient at maintaining this intricate system. Here's where it gets fascinating. The weakening we experience isn't just about wear and tear, it's largely about nutrition. Your joints depend on a protein called collagen, which acts like the scaffolding that holds everything together. Imagine collagen as the framework of a building. When that framework starts to weaken, the whole structure becomes unstable. That's when you start feeling stiffness, swelling, and that uncomfortable sensation of your body not responding the way it used to. But here's the exciting part. Your body never stops its ability to rebuild and repair, even well into your 70s, 80s, and beyond. The key is giving it the right building materials. And some of the most powerful building materials for joint health come from vegetables that many of us walk past every single day in the grocery store. These aren't exotic superfoods with unpronounceable names. They're familiar, accessible vegetables that your grandmother might have served at Sunday dinner. Let me share something with you. I remember a patient of mine, Eleanor, who was 73, and had been struggling with swollen ankles and stiff knees for years. She'd tried various treatments, but nothing seemed to provide lasting relief. Then we started talking about her diet, and I discovered she was eating mostly processed foods and very few fresh vegetables. We made some simple changes, nothing dramatic, just adding specific vegetables to her daily routine. Within 6 weeks, Eleanor called me, excited to report that she was walking up her stairs without holding the railing for the first time in months. Eleanor's story isn't unique. What she experienced happens because certain vegetables contain compounds that work like natural medicine for your joints. Some help your body produce collagen more efficiently. Others reduce inflammation that causes pain and swelling. Still others improve circulation, ensuring that nutrients reach the tissues that need repair most. The first vegetable that can transform how your legs feel might surprise you because it's so common, yet so overlooked. I'm talking about spinach, those tender dark green leaves that Popeye made famous. But this isn't about cartoon strength. This is about real, measurable benefits for your joint health. Spinach is loaded with magnesium, a mineral that acts like a natural muscle relaxer. When your muscles around your joints are tense and tight, they put extra pressure on the joint itself, leading to more pain and stiffness. Magnesium helps those muscles release and relax, taking pressure off your knees, hips, and ankles. But that's just the beginning of what spinach can do for you. This humble green vegetable also contains a compound called lutein, which most people think of as an eye nutrient. But recent research has shown that lutein also protects the collagen in your joints from breaking down too quickly. Think of lutein as a bodyguard for your joint tissue. It stands watch and prevents damage from inflammation and oxidative stress. What I find remarkable about spinach is how it works on multiple levels simultaneously. While it's relaxing your muscles and protecting your collagen, it's also providing folate, a B vitamin that's essential for tissue repair at the cellular level. Without adequate folate, your body struggles to replace damaged tissue with healthy new tissue. It's like trying to renovate a house without having the right materials delivered to the construction site. Now, Here's something most people don't know about spinach. The way you prepare it makes all the difference. If you cook it until it's soggy or smother it in heavy sauces, you're destroying many of the delicate compounds that make it so beneficial for your joints. The secret is to eat it fresh when possible. Or, if you prefer it cooked, steam it just until it wilts, then add a squeeze of lemon juice. The vitamin C in the lemon actually enhances your body's ability to absorb the nutrients from the spinach. I often tell my patients to think of spinach as their daily insurance policy for joint health. Add a handful to your morning smoothie, toss it into soups during the last few minutes of cooking, or simply use it as the base for a fresh salad with some olive oil and lemon dressing. The goal is to get it into your system regularly so your body always has access to these joint-supporting nutrients. From leafy greens, let's move to something colorful that supports circulation in a remarkable way. I'm talking about beets, those deep red root vegetables that many people either love or avoid entirely. If you're in the avoidance category, I hope to change your mind, because beets might be one of the most powerful vegetables for improving blood flow to your legs and joints. The magic in beets comes from natural compounds called nitrates. Now, before you worry about the word nitrates, these are completely different from the synthetic ones used in processed meats. Natural nitrates from vegetables like beets are converted by your body into nitric oxide, a molecule that acts like a gentle signal, telling your blood vessels to relax and open wider. Why does this matter for your joints? Well, imagine trying to water a garden with a kinked hose. No matter how much water you have available, if the hose is crimped, very little water reaches the plants. Your blood vessels work similarly. As we age, they can become less flexible and more constricted, reducing the flow of nutrients and oxygen to your joints. This is especially common in the lower legs, where circulation faces the additional challenge of working against gravity. When your joints don't receive adequate blood flow, several problems develop. First, the tissues don't get enough oxygen to function optimally. Second, nutrients needed for repair and maintenance can't reach the areas that need them most. Third, waste products that contribute to inflammation tend to accumulate instead of being carried away efficiently. It's like having a busy kitchen with a clogged sink. Everything starts backing up and becoming problematic. Beets help solve this circulation puzzle naturally. Studies have shown that people who consume beets regularly experience improved blood flow to their extremities, often noticing warmer feet and reduced feelings of heaviness in their legs. But the benefits don't stop there. The improved circulation also means better delivery of the building blocks your body needs to maintain and repair joint tissue. One of my favorite ways to encourage people to try beets is to share how to prepare them properly. Many people have had negative experiences with beets because they were served overcooked, mushy beets that had lost their natural sweetness and taken on an earthy flavor that can be off-putting. The key is gentle cooking that preserves their natural sugars and nutrients. Try roasting whole beets wrapped in foil until they're tender but still firm, usually about an hour depending on their size. Once they're cool enough to handle, the skins slip off easily, revealing the jewel-toned flesh inside. You can slice them into salads, dice them into soups, or simply eat them as a side dish with a sprinkle of sea salt and a drizzle of olive oil. If you're still hesitant about beets, consider starting with fresh beet juice mixed with apple or carrot juice to mellow the flavor. Even a small glass a few times a week can provide circulation benefits. The goal is consistency rather than large amounts. Your body responds better to regular, moderate intake than to occasional large doses. Now, circulation is important, but let's not forget about the structural support your joints need. This brings us to kale, a vegetable that's gained popularity in recent years, but deserves recognition specifically for its bone and joint supporting properties. Kale is like the construction manager of the vegetable world when it comes to building and maintaining strong skeletal structures. Kale contains one of the highest concentrations of vitamin K of any vegetable, and this nutrient plays a crucial role that most people don't fully understand. Vitamin K acts like a traffic controller in your body, directing calcium to where it belongs, your bones, and away from where it doesn't belong, your arteries and soft tissues. This is especially important as we age because calcium deposits in the wrong places can contribute to joint stiffness and poor circulation. But kale offers more than just vitamin K. It's also rich in calcium itself, providing a form that's easily absorbed by your body when consumed with healthy fats. This is why I always recommend adding a drizzle of olive oil to kale salads or sautéing kale with a bit of coconut oil. The combination of calcium, vitamin K, and healthy fats creates an ideal environment for bone strengthening and joint support. What makes kale particularly valuable for seniors is its anti-inflammatory properties. The deep green color comes from antioxidants that actively reduce inflammation throughout your body, including in your joints. Chronic inflammation is like having a small fire burning continuously in your tissues. It gradually damages the structures that keep your joints healthy and comfortable. I remember another patient, Robert, who was skeptical about eating more vegetables. He'd been dealing with morning stiffness for years and assumed it was just his fate as an 80-year-old. We started simple, adding massaged kale to his lunch routine 3 times a week. Massaging kale might sound strange, but it's actually a technique that breaks down the tough fibers and makes the nutrients more available. Within a month, Robert noticed he wasn't hobbling to the bathroom in the mornings anymore. His joints felt more flexible, and he credited that simple change with giving him back his morning walks. Speaking of morning walks, let's talk about a vegetable that provides the steady energy your muscles need to support your joints properly. Sweet potatoes might not be the first thing you think of for joint health, but they're absolutely essential for maintaining the muscle strength that keeps your joints stable and protected. Sweet potatoes are loaded with beta-carotene, which your body converts into vitamin A. This vitamin is crucial for maintaining the health of the tissues that line your joints and for supporting your immune system's ability to repair damage. Think of vitamin A as the maintenance crew for your joints. It ensures that the surfaces stay smooth and well lubricated. What I particularly appreciate about sweet potatoes is how they provide sustained energy without causing blood sugar spikes. This stable energy supply helps your muscles function optimally, which is critical for joint health. When your muscles are weak or fatigued, they can't properly support your joints, leading to increased wear and tear on cartilage and other joint structures. The preparation of sweet potatoes can enhance their joint-supporting benefits. Roasting them with the skin on preserves the fiber and nutrients, while adding a small amount of fat, like a pat of grass-fed butter or a drizzle of avocado oil, helps your body absorb the beta-carotene more effectively. Some studies suggest that cooking sweet potatoes actually increases the availability of certain antioxidants, making them even more beneficial than when eaten raw. From the steady support of sweet potatoes, let's add some vibrant color to our joint healing menu with bell peppers. These bright, crunchy vegetables are like nature's vitamin C factories, and vitamin C is absolutely essential for collagen production. Without adequate vitamin C, your body simply cannot manufacture the strong, flexible collagen fibers that keep your joints cushioned and your skin resilient. What's remarkable about bell peppers is that they contain significantly more vitamin C than citrus fruits. A single red bell pepper can provide more than twice the daily recommended amount of vitamin C for an adult. But it's not just the quantity, it's also about the quality and how your body can use it. The vitamin C in bell peppers comes packaged with other supportive compounds that enhance absorption and utilization. The different colors of bell peppers offer slightly different benefits. Red peppers, being the most mature, contain the highest levels of antioxidants and vitamin C. Yellow and orange peppers fall somewhere in the middle, while green peppers, though still beneficial, have the lowest concentrations since they're harvested earlier. If you're specifically focusing on joint health, the more colorful peppers will give you the biggest nutritional bang for your buck. I love recommending bell peppers to patients because they're so versatile and appealing. You can eat them raw as snacks, add them to salads for crunch and sweetness, or lightly sauté them to bring out their natural sugars. The key is not to overcook them. High heat for extended periods can break down the vitamin C that makes them so valuable for joint health. Now, let's head to a garden root that offers a different kind of joint support. Carrots, with their bright orange color and sweet flavor, provide vitamin A in a form that specifically supports the health of your joint, lining and helps your immune system defend against inflammation. The vitamin A in carrots is particularly important for maintaining the synovial membrane, the tissue that produces the lubricating fluid in your joints. What many people don't realize is that vitamin A deficiency can contribute to joint stiffness and increase susceptibility to inflammatory conditions. Your joints need this vitamin to maintain their protective and lubricating systems. Carrots provide this vitamin in a precursor form called beta-carotene, which your body converts to vitamin A as needed, preventing the toxicity that can occur with synthetic vitamin A supplements. Carrots also contain unique compounds that support nerve health, which is particularly relevant for seniors dealing with tingling or numbness in their extremities. Poor circulation and inflammation can affect the nerves that serve your legs and feet, leading to discomfort and balance issues. The anti-inflammatory compounds in carrots can help reduce this nerve irritation. The preparation method for carrots can significantly impact their nutritional value. Lightly steaming or roasting carrots with a small amount of healthy fat can increase the absorption of beta-carotene by several 100% compared to eating them raw. This is because beta-carotene is fat-soluble, meaning it needs fat to be properly absorbed by your digestive system. From the nerve-supporting properties of carrots, let's explore a vegetable that directly protects your cartilage from damage. Broccoli might look like little trees, but it contains compounds that act like shields for your joint cartilage. The key compound is called sulforaphane, and it's been shown in research to slow down the enzymes that break down cartilage in conditions like arthritis. Broccoli is also exceptionally rich in vitamin C, providing another boost to your body's collagen production capabilities. But what makes broccoli unique is how it combines this collagen support with direct cartilage protection. It's like having both a construction crew and a security team working on your joints simultaneously. The sulforaphane in broccoli is most concentrated in the florets and is best preserved through gentle cooking methods. Steaming broccoli for just a few minutes until it's bright green and tender crisp maintains the highest levels of beneficial compounds. Overcooking not only destroys nutrients, but also creates sulfur compounds that can make broccoli taste bitter and unappetizing. I often suggest to patients that they think of broccoli as their joint insurance policy. Regular consumption, even just 2 or 3 servings per week, can provide ongoing protection for your cartilage while supporting your body's natural repair processes. You can add it to stir fries, enjoy it in soups, or simply steam it as a side dish with a squeeze of lemon and a pinch of sea salt. Finally, let's talk about a small vegetable with mighty joint benefits that many people either love or avoid entirely. Brussels sprouts, those miniature cabbage-like vegetables, pack an incredible nutritional punch for joint and bone health. They combine vitamin K, vitamin C, and powerful antioxidants in a way that provides triple support for your skeletal system. Brussels sprouts contain compounds similar to those in broccoli, including sulforaphane, but in even higher concentrations. This makes them particularly effective at protecting your cartilage and reducing inflammation. They also provide significant amounts of vitamin K, which works alongside calcium to maintain bone density and strength. What I find encouraging about Brussels sprouts is how they can help maintain balance and stability in your legs. The combination of nutrients they provide supports not just your joints, but also the muscles and bones that work together to keep you steady on your feet. This integrated support system becomes increasingly important as we age and face higher risks of falls and mobility challenges. The key to enjoying Brussels sprouts is proper preparation. Many people have negative associations with Brussels sprouts because they were served overcooked, sulfur-smelling versions in the past. When prepared correctly, halved and roasted until caramelized or shredded raw into salads, they have a pleasant, slightly sweet flavor with a satisfying crunch. Now that we've explored all 8 vegetables, let's connect the dots and see how they work together to support your joint health and leg strength. Each vegetable brings unique benefits, but together they create a comprehensive support system for your joints. The spinach relaxes muscles and protects collagen. The beets improve circulation. The kale strengthens bones and reduces inflammation. Sweet potatoes provide sustained energy and tissue support. Bell peppers fuel collagen production. Carrots maintain joint lubrication and nerve health. Broccoli protects cartilage directly. And Brussels sprouts provide comprehensive bone and joint support. The beauty of this approach is its simplicity and accessibility. These aren't exotic, expensive ingredients that require special preparation or storage. They're familiar vegetables available in virtually any grocery store, year-round. You don't need to eat all 8 every day. Variety and consistency over time are what matter most. Think of incorporating these vegetables as building a foundation for long-term joint health, rather than looking for immediate dramatic changes. Your body's repair and maintenance processes work gradually. responding to consistent nutrition over weeks and months. Many of my patients start noticing improvements in their joint comfort and leg strength after 4 to 6 weeks of regularly including these vegetables in their diet. The practical approach I recommend is to choose 2 or 3 of these vegetables to focus on each week, rotating through the full list over the course of a month. This keeps your meals interesting while ensuring you're getting a wide range of joint-supporting nutrients. Remember, every bite is a step towards stronger, more comfortable joints and more dependable legs. It's never too late to start supporting your joint health through nutrition. Your body maintains its ability to repair and regenerate throughout your entire life, given the right building materials and supportive environment. These 8 vegetables provide exactly that: natural, gentle support that works with your body's own healing mechanisms rather than against them. With consistency and patience, these simple vegetables can become your best allies in saying goodbye to swelling and stiffness, and hello to more comfortable, confident movement. The power to support your joint health is literally at your fingertips, waiting in the produce section of your local grocery store. If you found this helpful, I'd love for you to join our community. Hit that like button to let me know you're on this journey to stronger legs. Subscribe so you don't miss future videos, where we dive deeper into senior health and vitality. And most importantly, leave me a comment below. Which of these 8 vegetables will you add to your plate this week? I'd love to hear your plan. Together, we're building strength, one meal at a time.